So imperialism, militarism and nationalism. Three words that basically can cause a big argument that leads to war. So hi guys, Tim here, going to do a kind of another informational military history, not really military history, but causes of military around the world. That is these three words: imperialism, militarism and nationalism. Really, militarism and imperialism are really the main two, but there's nationalism as well. So I'll just quickly go through the meanings of them first. So imperialism is essentially empire building, building your empire up to growing it to so you're the biggest in the world or in your area. Militarism is the belief of that your army should be the dominant and that that country really should have a great militaristic defence and power. And nationalism is your interests, your national to your country, your beliefs are your own, your interests are your own, and it can be you, and then it can be another person's interest is different to what you have. So yeah, so exactly three words that can cause a war, essentially any war. So if we start with nationalism, the beliefs and interests of certain people, you got that at the start of the American Civil War in 1860. When was it? 1862, I think it was. Or the 1860s really, with the American Civil War, where that one side had the belief, the North had the belief that under the President Abraham Lincoln had the belief that the slaves should be free, and they should fight for their beliefs, their interests of freeing the slaves. And the South had the interest of don't free the slaves, keep the slaves under lock and key, and keep them under torture, and as what they are, slaves, servants. And the South was under the President President Jefferson Davis. So technically, nationalism, the beliefs and interests of people, started the American Civil War. Militarism, believing that you should have a big military force. Kind of imperialism and militarism really stand for one thing. So militarism is Germany rearmament in 1935, where they built up their strong militarism power, to be strong as they could, essentially, which led on to for a couple of years after that, or 5 years after that, really led on to the Second World War. So militarism's technically, in the long run, started the war. Now imperialism is empire building, building up your empire, which is again what Adolf Hitler did. Is when he did his militarism in 1935, he did his imperialism in March 1936 with the Rhineland, then 1938 with the Anschluss with Austria, and then again in 1938 with the Sudetenland, 1939 Czechoslovakia, again September 1939 Poland, and then the war officially started with imperialism. And then you can say imperialism was what during the 1800s what Britain was like, with building its empire over South Africa, over India, over China, loads of places like that. So just a kind of quick video to tell you about the three military history words that can really cause arguments and cause a lot of things that start war. Imperialism, building up your empire. Militarism, believing that you and any other power should have a big defence, a big military. And nationalism is your beliefs and interests to yourself and which side who's going to have their interests on what matters. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.